Today on the channel, we have a possible last time in the line with the AEW Supreme Walmart exclusive, CM Punk.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another AEW unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got something extra special. Do we got a last time in the line? Sure looks that way with the AEW Supreme Walmart exclusive, CM Punk. But for all your wrestling figure needs that aren't Walmart exclusive, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And CM Punk, does it get more controversial in this day and age than CM Punk? Of course, no stranger to the AEW Jazwares line over the last year, and some of the best figures Jazwares has ever done have been CM Punk figures. I think this one might be right up there. We'll see what happens when we get him out of the package, but could be the last time the line with CM Punk here. We'll see what happens. I think there was a Luminaries around the corner. Not sure if that's going to make the market or not. We're just going to have to wait and see what ends up shaking out, what ends up happening in the end. But who knows? There's a lot of rumors swirling around right now. His next figure could be maybe a Mattel Ultimate Edition. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But rumors as I'm filming this that he possibly may be at Survivor Series. I guess we'll see where the CM Punk stuff goes. Who knows? Maybe he'll surprise us all. He'll go to Impact. He'll go to Japan. Or maybe he'll just be retired. Nobody really knows what's in the mind of one CM Punk. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how it shakes out. But today, we're here to talk about this figure, and we're going to take it out of the package, all that rigmarole we always do here on the channel. And of course, we'll do some comparisons later on in this video as well. Without further ado, let's check out the packaging on this one. And got to admit, AEW Supreme, some of the best packaging we've ever seen in wrestling figure history. That big, huge window box is very cool. It looks like he's walking out on the stage. Just a very cool front of a package. Would look amazing with some autograph work on there as well. Maybe one day we'll see what happens, but very, very cool packaging. The Walmart exclusive sticker, I get it, it makes sense, but it does take away a little bit from the aesthetics of the whole thing. Maybe that's just me. Of course, you got the AEW Supreme logo at the top looking really good. On the side, I always do love this. You can see all of your accessories, but they're not in the front, you know, muddying up the front of the package here. But you got extra heads, you got a title belt, you got all the hands you could ever need. Got all that going on over there. Then on this side, look at that. You got the Best in the World shirt. I think that's what it says. Yeah, Best in the World. I read correctly. There you go. And we got an extra set of legs for old CM Punk. So I think we have to buy multiples of this one. Definitely need to get two loose. I'm going to have one in the package. I think that's the way I'm going to go to market on this one. And then on the back, big glamour shot right there. Little autograph action. AEW Supreme. Not a whole lot here. From Double or Nothing, 5/29/2022, Las Vegas. Watch AEW Dynamite Rampage, and hey, why not Collision 2? Throw that in there as well. Unrivaled Supreme Collection. So kind of is what it is as far as packaging goes. But we also know how packaging goes with these. Very difficult to remove from the package here. So I'm going to take this offline, get CM Punk out of the package, and we'll be back talking all things AEW Supreme Walmart CM Punk. Well, maybe I take that back a little bit. Maybe it's been a while since I've unboxed a Supreme, but this unboxed at the top very easily, as we can see right there. Packaging. See you later. But this is a little easier to get out of the package. Have they changed stuff, or maybe I just opened them wrong all the time? Have there been packaging changes with this one? I'd have to go back and look, but fairly easy to remove this go around, as you got the shirt going on right there. You got the extra legs. We'll talk about those in a second. But they're very easily. You just pull them right out of the package like so. See you later, goodbye. See you later, goodbye. So we got those there. You got three heads. You got the title belt. You got all the extra hands. And we just got a very front clip there. You just pull that off. Everything falls out. Some title belt. Pull this through here, maybe. Maybe. There we go. Maybe. Once again, maybe. There it is. All right, we got the title belt out. See you later. Looking good. Oops, I unsnapped it there. There we go. This thing, there you go, right there. And then Plastic Prison for old Phil Brooks, old CM Punk himself. Looking very good right there. And then they're just going to pop out like a normal figure. It's a little easier this go around. Man, I'm here for that all day long. See you later. Goodbye. Oh, and I see something interesting. This was my biggest question with this figure, and we're going to talk about it here in a second, but let's go through these accessories really fast. We do, of course, get the AEW title belt. Seen that many, many times. Gold and black attack. We know all about this one. There it is, the old title belt for him. We'll take a look at these legs really, really quick. Of course, CM Punk style legs. Black boots, black knee pads, but you got the old camo gear, the old camo trunks going on there. You got the old Stars of Chicago going on as well. Nice, as we always do know with these 2-in-1 figures, that's why you got to get a couple of these loose, and depending if you want to display all the heads, there's really a lot of choose your own adventuring you can do with this CM Punk figure. Would be great to get some of these Supreme figures on a deep clearance one of these days, so you could do that, but really they don't seem to go to clearance. I don't think they're made in huge quantities that clearance is a thing for the most part. So it is an expensive deal if you want multiples of these CM Punks. You're looking at over $100, but if you're buying multiples of these for sure. So something to take note of there. Now we do get the Best in the World t-shirt. It is old tank top t-shirt here. Black, of course. Got a little nice graphics on the front. The question is, will we have staining with this shirt? And I guess we're going to have to see how that ends up going there. Of course, the hand department, what's he got? He's got he's got the Jimmy Snuka, the I Love You Brother hand right out of the package here. Then he's got a little gripping hand to hold the microphone. And of course, CM Punk, we always got to have the microphone with him. One of the guys I think about every figure he's had has come with a microphone. This one included. Traditional AEW microphone, seen it before. We'll see it again. We know how that goes. But then we get the hand department here, and we got some mix and matching in the hands going on. Now, we do got the go-to-sleep hands, I guess is what we'll call these, or the open hands, the slapping hands, the paintbrush hands, whatever you want to call them, but we got those two right there. We got the other matching I Love You Brother hands. I love you, brother. That's what Snuka would tell me as a little kid back in the day. It is looking good here. We got that. And then you got two fists of CM Punk Fury if need be. We got two fists. I'm here for that as well. And then we get another matching gripping hand over on this side. So playing a lot of hand hits here today. No issues with them there. Of course, you got the big X on the tape, the white tape throughout, and then the drug-free on the hands. Very accustomed to that with our CM Punk figures. Now we'll look at the heads here in a second. I guess we'll go through the heads first off with him. Right off the package, it's Phil in happier times. Old CM Punk smiling. At first, he's got some strands of hair in the front, like we've seen with CM Punk before. But when I looked at the package at first, I thought this was like a rogue paint splatter on the side of his face. And I'm like, oh no. But it is. It's weird how the hair does go into the eyebrow a little bit there. But it is the shorter CM Punk hair. He's got the beard, of course. Open mouth, some teeth showing. But looking good, looking very friendly, looking very happy. Looking like a white meat baby face, what he looks like right here. But looking good. I have no issues with this head sculpt. I'm here for that. Now we do get the snarling head sculpt here. He's giving the old Elvis going on. Little teeth showing, a little bit of a lip going on. I got that slicked back hair we're accustomed to with CM Punk. I got the beard as well on this, but the big player on this one is the lip curl. The big old lip curl going on. Does look pretty good. A new CM Punk head. Hey, we're here for that. Then we get the more traditional CM Punk head, which I think we've seen this one before. The stoic, plain Jane head on him. Not everything's always rainbows. Not everything's happy. Not everything's mad. Sometimes you're just in the middle. You're just in the middle, and that's where CM Punk is with this one as well. Just kind of in the middle. Same beard, same everything going on. Then the third and final head, or I should say fourth head, I guess, is a screaming CM Punk fan, man. He's raging out. Maybe he's at a Rancid concert. Maybe he's hanging out with old Lars or something. Or maybe even Tim Armstrong. Who knows? Or Matt Freeman, maybe. Who knows? He could be hanging out with anybody from Rancid if he wants to, I'm sure, at any time. But looking good. You got the beard going on. You got the strings of hair. But you got the mad, angry face. So we're really lining up the emotions of CM Punk from super anger, super happy, to stoic, to a little bit of a lip curl. Really all the gamut of emotions being in these four heads here truly makes it a supreme figure at the end of the day. Truly is choose your own head adventure at the end of the day, once again. So there you go. But now we're going to dive into this CM Punk. And this is interesting because he is wrapped up in plastic like you would not believe. And the plastic goes all the way down over his thighs to protect his thighs because he does have trunks on. Goes all the way up to the hands here with the plastic to protect the white wrist tape. So to me, what does this lead us to believe? If we follow the clues here we've seen from Jazwares over the years, I have a bad feeling this is a staining figure. This is going to stain. You remove this plastic, you put this on, I think it's going to stain us. So it's a very, very tough dynamic here. What do? Do you leave this on? Do you take the plastic off, leave it on, knowing it's going to stain over time? I guess if you have multiples of these, hey, I leave the shirt on all the time, I leave the jacket on all the time. It is what it is. Of course we know, and every time I talk about these in comments, people think I'm new sometimes. There's some people don't know that I've unboxed an action figure a time or two in my life, but I'm fully aware you can put these in the wash. You put it in like a Gentles bag. You can put this in your washing machine and do that. Some people get a vinegar water compound. They do it by hand in the sink or whatever. There's ways to do that. However, we always got to take that step back. Like we always take that business step back in videos. We also got to take a step back on this, that a lot of people do not know that. They don't understand that. They never would think that my action figure, my doll clothes, I have to wash beforehand. Maybe if they put a little note in the package, I don't know what the answer to that is, but not everybody knows that, and I understand that, but I definitely know that. I've been around. I understand how it goes. And it's just interesting. When you wash something like this, will it still look like it used to? Will it lose some of that newness? We've all seen that. You get a brand new shirt. It's nice and crisp. You throw it in the washer one time. Not as crisp as it used to be. It's just the way it goes. So wanted to point that out. Wanted to play that out here. But it is a good jacket here. Love a good hoodie. It's hoodie. The Midwest where I'm at, where CM Punk's at, we love our hoodies here. And CM Punk no different. Best in the world, classic logo on the back. Got it on the front. Even got a couple of pockets there. Of course, you got the hood. You can't have a hoodie without a hood. We know how that goes. But it is a very, very nice feeling hoodie right here. The biggest concern here is most likely it's going to stain on us, and that is always unfortunate, as we do know. But we're going to see what's going on here. We're going to see what some of this fuss is all about. And let me tell you, whenever CM Punk's involved, I think we know this, there is fuss involved. So him and fuss seem to go together. Birds of a feather, they flock together. Maybe they do. But we're going to try to pull this off. We're going to try to figure this out right here. Now, we do know everything is removable here, and that does help as far as the plastic on the bottom. So pulling this out, we do have that going there. I have grabbed, all right, sliding this off. And, of course, with the pinless joints and all that kind of fun stuff that we're going to get into here, makes removing some of this stuff a little bit easier. Oh, and even the arms removable as well. I forgot about that on these Supremes. Can I get this? There we go. So you slide. Well, you slide it out one way or the other here. One way or the other, we're going to get this out. Maybe. There it is. Another little plastic piece out of there. Got that going on. Slide that off right there. Going to plug this arm back in. There it is. Going to plug these hands back in as well so he doesn't look ridiculous. And I do see some staining already, unfortunately. Even with that plastic, we've seen that before with the Young Bucks. We've seen it before with numerous figures in the Jazwares line. It just truly is unfortunate. But we do got some staining already. Some light staining on the white wrist tape, forearm tape there. So I can see some black against that white. I don't know. What is the answer? The answer, I guess you could put these to the side, but then somebody's going to display it on there. There's got to be a way to figure this out. It's just been going on since before the Jax days, so there's got to be something there. Where is Mr. Wizard? Well, he's dead. He's in the ground somewhere. But maybe Bill Nye the Science Guy, Beekman from Beekman's World, are they still around somewhere? We need some true blue scientists on the case right here, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out one day. I might have to take the project up on my own. I don't know if I have time, but I'll try. What is time at the end of the day, as we do always say. But we do got all the plastic off, everything else. I am happy to report no staining, no bleed through staining on this one. Now, we've had Young Bucks in the past, Orange Cassidy, I think even, where we had some staining through the plastic. Happy to report we don't have that except for some of the white wrist tape there. That is what it is, but I'd rather have it on the wrist tape than the actual figure. So make note of that, take note of that, do what you will with that at the end of the day. But now we got CM Punk out. Let's look at these tattoos. He's got straight edge on his chest, or his stomach, I should say, and then his upper chest all tatted in there. You got some skulls. Nice color going on as well, looking really nice. Got that famed Cobra logo, just enough to avoid some copyright laws. You got that going there. All kinds of ink throughout on his arm there, and his, interesting, on his elbow. Even down to the 13 on his elbow, that looks really, really good. That's some super detail right on that little joint there. So a lot of good tattoo work. Jazwares always does a heck of a job with all their tattoos, and they got the most tattooed roster of all time. There's no doubt there. You got kind of an interpretation of the Pepsi logo at the top. Of course, you got the cards going on, all the good colors, all the usual CM Punk tattoos going on. Hits being played right there. We talked about the head, we talked about the hands, the I love you brother hands here, the drug-free, the X's going on. Once again, you get the Chicago Stars here, more traditional trunks with the black, with a little bit of gold, yellow, Gold, yeah, yellow. No, gold. We're going gold. We're going full on gold here. And then we got white and then the stars. So pretty plain Jane there. You got the black knee pads. You got the matching kick pads down below. We talked about this. You can move it around. All kinds of mix and matching can be done. There's no doubt. So you could place that right there if you want to switch those. Choose your own adventure at the end of the day. That's the fun part of these. And we talked about everything is removable here. You can take the waist off, the upper waist, the lower waist, the high waist, arms pull off, hands removable, heads removable. All that kind of stuff goes on with these Supreme figures. Now let's walk through the articulation on this. Big butterfly shoulders, beautiful, beautiful there. I like that the tattoo work does line up with that a little bit, but it also gets hidden in some poses. And I guess that's not too far off from real life, I guess. Arms do go all the way around. You do got a bicep cut. You do got double jointed, pinless elbows. You guys know I'm here for pinless joints all day long. Looks so fresh, looks so clean, looks absolutely beautiful on the CM Punk figure. Hands back and forth, side to side. Up top, hula hoop. Waist articulation. Big ol' CM Punk splits if you do need them. You got the thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees. The hits continue to be played right here at the table today. Boot cut, not thigh cut, boot cut looking good. Ankles, little side to side, little up and down, not a ton of movement out there of the ankle. Now the $1 million question, does he fit on the ringside collectible jazwares stands? Let's see what's going on right there. And what do you know? Fits pretty good on those stands right there. I am definitely here for that. But boy, oh boy, is this a good figure or what? The staining element where I'm not really stained yet, but will I be in the future? Kind of feels like it will be. I wouldn't be shocked if this shirt doesn't stain as well. It's a dangerous game out there in the staining of the shirt departments. I guess one of the answers could be you get the Polly Pocket style, but man, we don't want the Polly Pocket style. We like the cloth goods. At least I do. So got to figure that out. I guess maybe I'll wash these. Maybe I'll finally break down to do it. We shouldn't have to do it, but it looks like we're going to have to do it at the end of the day. Unless you want your figure stained. Hey, if you're going to put this hoodie on, never take it off. You can do that as well. But boy, a lot of fun looks for this CM Punk figure. You can have him how he was out of the package. Have him straight up ring gear. Have him straight up ring gear with the other legs. Have him straight up ring gear with either version with this going on, or the hoodie. So there's a lot of mix and match combinations. Then you throw the head on there. You know, we need a mathematician here to say, what are all the possible different combinations for this figure? When you throw in the different hands, the ways you can mix that up. If he holds the microphone, doesn't hold the belt, holds the belt. I mean, you probably got well over 200 different combinations you could do with this figure at the end of the day. By no means am I buying 200 of these, but I wouldn't mind another one of these loose to display both legs. Maybe a hoodie on one, shirt on the other one, different heads, obviously. That might be something I'm looking at. So we'll see what happens. These just started hitting Walmart stores, so be on the lookout there. And there's always the FOMO that kicks in. A lot of people want this. A lot of people want to pay up for this. Hold your horses a little bit. We've seen it with the Eddie Kingston. We've seen it with the Kenny Omegas, the Cody Rhodes Supreme figures. I have a feeling with the holidays coming up, we'll see a lot of these at a lot of stores. Your mileage may vary. You know your local stores better than I do, of course, but I think you'll be able to find this at a reasonable cost if you are patient here the next couple of weeks. And like I said, hitting stores right now. Haven't even seen one personally in the store yet. Good friend of the channel, old David C. Anderson, found one of these on his trips and said, hey, do you need one? I said, yes, I do. Help me out. And he did help me out. So I am sure we'll see some of these in the weeks to come in my figure hunting videos as well. But a very good looking figure. Of course, possibly my favorite CM Punk figure from the Jazwares crew so far is the Blood and Guts one. We have that there. We got last year's ringside collectible exclusive. Like I said earlier, CM Punk's had some amazing figures over the years from the Jazwares team. And just like the last year and a half, whatever it has been, that might even be the Walmart exclusive back in the day. I think this is another one we had along the way, and another one we had along the way. We also got the LJN inspired one. We've had a heck of a lot of CM Punk figures, but if we know the Jazwares, or Jax back in the day, but now it is the Jazwares motto, hey, they're going to beat us down with some of these ones. And man, I'm here for that. Give us more action figures. Give us more of this. Choose your own adventure at the end of the day. Choose your own CM Punk adventure. And like I said, the adventure could be over. We might be using new adventures in the future, maybe from Mattel or maybe nowhere at all. But if you're looking for a good CM Punk, dare I say a great CM Punk figure, this is one you should probably pick up, as who knows when you're going to get another chance down the line. We'll see what happens there. But there it is, CM Punk and a few other CM Punk friends. What are your thoughts on this figure? Is it a pickup? Is it a pass? Is it a no game? Is it a long game? You can only decide for yourself, but let me know your decision in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day and then some. And of course, we got even more content for you on Patreon from both YouTube channels, 2 YouTube channels going fast, running hard, running free, like a young Lando Calrissian, or even a young Rio, and some may say. But we got 2 channels going on, early access to all those videos as a member of the Patreon. Patreon, best way to support this very YouTube channel and all the content it brings. You can also support channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, and don't forget social media. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and on Instagram. So for CM Punk Supreme Walmart exclusive, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.